Hi yogis. I'm taking you through another practice. As always, just do what feels good, and this little routine I did on a Sunday morning. So just come ahead and step onto your mat. Take your preferred stance. Just close your eyes and soften your jaw. Let the left hand come to the heart and the right hand to the belly. Just begin to chin in. On an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, fold forward. Take your time, there's no rush. As the inhale begins, take a flat back, and then inhale, left hand to sky. Finish the breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right hand reaches straight up to the sky. Draw the ribs back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Fingertips to the floor. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, flat back. Fingertips to the shins. Exhale, fold. Widen the feet. And just walk the hands over to the left side. And then walk them over to the right. Exhale to fold. Take a little sway from side to side. Begin to bring the booty down towards the ground. And then rise up. Exhale. Come into a yogi squat stance. Start to sink the booty. Bring the arms to the inside of the thighs. Take your yogi squat. Lift the heels if needed. Rise up a little higher. On an exhale, press the hands to the ground and slowly lift the booty to the sky. Walk the feet forward. And then cross the right hand behind the left leg and walk the hands over. Then take the left leg, cross it behind the right and walk the hands over. Exhale here. Make your way to forward fold. On an inhale, begin to rise. Exhale, slow, steady, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Take your time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Let the breath begin and then you move. Finish the breath as you come to stillness. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to fold. Flat back on the in-breath. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Flat back in-breath. Exhale to fold. Inhale, look forward and step it back with the left leg. Release the knee to the earth. The right leg, sorry. Reach up to the sky. Reach behind you with the right arm. Maybe the heel draws towards the booty and you grab a hold of that ankle. Maybe not. Squeeze the inner thighs in, release the ankle. Right hand comes to the earth, left hand reaches to the sky. Draw the ribs back, tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Keep drawing that hip back in space. Step it back, plank. Breathe here. Slowly lower, draw the elbows back, floating chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Open the throat if you like. As you exhale, use the core to pick yourself up and send the booty back in space, down dog. Who cares about the heels on the ground? Inhale, left foot forward. Right foot meets the left. Forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Draw the belly to the spine as you step it back with the left leg. Release the knee to the earth. Sink the hips forward. Hug everything in. Reach up. Reach behind you with that left leg towards the inner thigh. Pick up the back foot. Squeeze it to the booty. Draw the belly in. Heart open, back strong. Release. Hands to the earth first. And then right hand reaches to the sky. Draw the belly to the back of the spine. Lift the leg. Exhale, step it back. Plank. Inhale, high plank, top of the push-up. Exhale, slowly lower with control. Use the breath. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Use the core, pick it up, roll over the feet. Strong and slow. Take an extra breath. Exhale, sigh it out in your dog. Give the hips a wiggle, wiggle. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale. High lunge. Reach that left hand back towards the inside of the back thigh. Lose your balance. Straighten into that front leg. Reach up. As you exhale, you come to high lunge. Maybe reach behind you with that right hand. Left hand reaches to the sky. Straighten into the back leg and the front. Full forward, bend the knee. Reach up and over with the right hand. Draw the belly in as you make your way to a wide-legged forward fold. Take a little sway, work through the spine. I kind of pretended I was swimming here. Inhale to the back of the mat. High lunge. Start to sink the knee to the earth as you reach up to the sky. Sink the hips forward, open up the heart, keep the back strong, squeeze the inner thighs. Tuck the back toe, use the core, lift the knee. Rise up, high lunge. Sink the right knee back to the earth. Reach up to the sky. And then make your way to that wide-legged forward fold. Swim your way to the front of the mat once more and rise up into that high lunge. Move in a way that feels like fluid, right? Inhale, side plank if you want to. Where am I going? Right foot comes to the earth. Inhale, use the core. Shoot that leg underneath. Start to sink the booty. Right leg can cross over the left if you like. Keep lifting the hips away from the mat. Open up the heart. Step it back. Side plank. Step that left foot forward. Right foot. Sorry. Exhale into fold. Tricky. Step it back with that right leg. Where are you? Find the steadiness in your base so that you can open the heart. Reach the right hand behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, move as slowly as you can. Start to sink and reach up. Open up the heart. I like to bring my hands to the base of the skull, draw the shoulder blades together and down the spine and open up as much as I can as I slowly sink the back knee to the earth. Reach forward, pick up the back knee, wide-legged forward fold. Loosey-goosey in the spine. Did I just say loosey-goosey? Interlace the hands behind the back. Feel space between the palms so that you can take it into the shoulders. Draw them together. Make your way to the back of the mat. You rise up in high lunge. And sink the back knee to the earth. Allow the hips to sink forward, press forward. Open up that heart. Lengthen the tailbone towards the ground. I always imagine I've got like a tail and I'm swinging it in between my legs. I don't know what that says about me, but that's what goes on in my mind. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, use the strength that you know you have. Again, sort of swimming, felt like water. Play about with your wide-legged forward fold. As you come to the top of your mat, maybe come into a warrior 3. Exhale into fold. Step it back with the right foot, then the left foot. Come to side plank once more. Take a little crunch. And then shift that right foot underneath to the left side. Exhale, come into chaturanga. Take it to child's pose. Maybe allow the third eye to sway from side to side. And then make your way to tabletop. And just begin to move through your cat-cows. So on an inhale, lift the eyes, lift the heart, lift the booty towards the back of the head. And as you exhale, it's chin to chest, hips to belly. But it's so much more than that. You want to close your eyes, soften your jaw, and move into wherever your body is holding any tightness. All the way up the danda. Move in a way that feels free and uninhibited and breath-led. When I teach this publicly, I can feel the vibes of awkwardness in the room, and so I never usually spend so long in this position. But hey, no one was there to disrupt my flow. Tuck the toes, exhale, down dog. Step to the top of the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to in order to bring the feet just in front of the fingers. Let it happen. And then take your fold. Maybe there's more room opening up. Hands can come to the back of the thighs as you invite the crown of the head towards the earth. Take a moment to let the weight shift around your feet. Really feel into this. Begin to lift the booty towards the sky as you rise, head heavy, shoulders rounded. Big breath. Exhale. Hands to prayer. Just notice. Maybe move the neck if you have a little tension there. Shoulders, bend the knees, move the booty. Take a moment to move in a way that feels uniquely good for you. And start to open up that heart. Sink the tailbone in between the legs, bend the knees, press the hips forward. Draw the shoulder blades together so you can feel the center of the heart lift towards the sky. Only then let the throat open. Stay soft in the jaw. And then just begin to reach. Move into space that the breath is creating. Allow the hands to support the part of the body that needs the weight to shift. On an inhale, rise, chest first. Exhale, bend the knees, slowly sink. Slide the hands to the earth. Begin to rise from ragdoll. Left hand reaches behind you towards the inside of the thigh. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over to the inside of the thigh. Big breath in. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back. Right foot, left foot, high plank. Slowly lower, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up, high plank. Exhale, slowly lower chaturanga. Take the inhale, tops of the feet really press into the mat, shoulder blades draw together, chest presses forward. Exhale, bend the knees, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward to the outside, the little finger side of the mat, lizard lunge. Step it forward with the left foot. Exhale, sink into a squat. Yep, still in a squat. Take a big breath in. And then get ready to land the tushy down. And we're in boat. Inhale, right leg rises. Left leg rises. Hug the tops of the thighs towards the heart. And press the chest towards the toes. Lift the heels in line with the backs of the knees. You can bring your hands either side of the sit bones if this feels more comfortable. If this helps the chest, lift a little higher. Use the core, slowly lower. Keep everything at a hover. Don't give it up. Head comes to the earth. Draw the belly in. Scoop the low back if you need to. Arms are open, palms are open either side of the ribs, and they are reaching towards the toes, keeping everything as low as possible, even lower. If it's not enough, you can reach either side of the feet or lift the right leg to the sky and lift the left hand to touch the right toe, slowly lower. Inhale, left leg rises, right hand touches left toe. You're keeping the shoulders lifted, keeping the legs lifted. Belly draws in, ribs hug together. Mini boat hover, reach down. Left hand rises, right foot rises. Switch legs, left leg, right leg. Inhale. You can start to lift the chest towards the thigh. You want to. Point the toes, see how that feels. It's like a big core stretch at the same time. Inhale, mini boat hover. Set the head down if that feels a little better. Then hug the knees in. Massage the low back. Inhale, come to happy baby. Draw the knees towards the armpits or the sides of the ribs. Feet come to the earth, and on an inhale, use the core, squeeze the glutes and come to bridge. Big breath in. Think about the upper back. Rock and roll. Come onto your knees. So if you feel tight in the hips, take your feet further or your knees wider than hip distance apart. Sink the booty down into hero's pose. If you're not enjoying hero's pose, sit on a brick, sit on a block or a cushion, or sit on your knees. Rising up from hero, play with camel dance, reaching the right hand towards the right foot, left hand to the left foot. Think about a wild thing back. Hips press forward, belly draws in, ribs knit together, chest, heart reaches forward. Shoulder blades draw together. And down the spine as you sink. Either sitting on the heels or coming to hero's pose or gracious pose, which is where I'm at. The knees are very wide. Inhale, camel. Take full camel, toes tucked or tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Use your hands to support the low back. Draw the shoulder blades together and down the spine. Open up. Keep pressing the hips forward, but don't worry if they sink. Just look for room. Inhale, reach up. Chest lifts first. Exhale, sink the heels. Come to gracious pose. Booties resting on the feet. The toes are touching and the knees are wide. Hands come to the heart. Full disclosure, I have a little cry here. What can you do? Heart openers are so powerful. So take a moment here or start to stretch, whatever feels good. Interlace the hands, draw them behind your back. And then as you exhale, Don't be afraid to pour a little forward. Widen the stance. Get comfortable. Take the left hand to the heart and the right hand to the belly. The palm open of the right hand presses towards the heart. Take a breath and then make your way to down dog. From down dog, come to high plank and just hold it for a moment. Follow your breath. On the exhale, slowly lower, chaturanga, hover. If this isn't enough, you can take the left foot, cross it over the right ankle, cross it over the left. Inhale, press back up, high plank, use the core. Side plank on the left side. Right hand reaches up and overhead as the right foot comes behind the left leg. Exhale, high plank. Left leg lifts. Slowly lower, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up, high plank, left foot comes behind the right leg. Or keep it uplifted. Press the foot down, reach that arm up and over. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Nope, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rise up, table. And then we're going to make our way to pigeon. Right knee comes behind the right wrist. Toes point towards the left side. I really enjoy tucking my toe and lifting my knee in pigeon to help squeeze and activate the pelvic floor. And just really shift the weight of this posture around a bit more. Keep reaching back with that back big toe. You want to feel like your heart, your crown, your spine and everything is moving forward, but you're balanced at the sacrum. So don't be afraid to reorganize. Pigeon is so personal and it can change from day to day. If you always feel like you're fidgeting, don't worry, it'll come. Allow your breath to invite the softness. If you feel like you're tipping, get a solid hand and just rub it along your low back so that you can realign. Slowly walk the hands back in as we rise. Reach that left arm behind you, grab a hold of the ankle, maybe draw the heel in. You can reach the right arm up and over, or you can use it as a support. Release the back foot, both hands come to the inside. And then just maneuver your way on your mat to the other side. Left knee behind the left wrist on the earth, toes point towards the right side. You may be really open and be able to have that calf parallel to the front of the mat, but that is not happening in my body. Reach back. If you haven't tried it before, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, see how that feels. And then if you want to open up the heart as you reach the right arm behind the inside thigh, go ahead. If none of this feels good, please just come to child's pose. You'll get the same sort of stretch later on anyway. Take a moment to close your eyes and just feel into pigeon pose. Either stay up high, shift around, sink down low, or come out of the posture completely. Especially as women, we can store a lot of physical and emotional trauma in our hips, and it feels nice to release it sometimes. I carry a lot of tension on this side, so where there's tension, I invite movement. A little sway from side to side can help the breath deepen. For me, this practice was a little bit of a surrendering to all the heavy earth energy that's on the chart at the minute. There's no fire. So for me, it's been a little rough. If you're like me, don't worry, just take an extra breath. Remind yourself everything is working out best case scenario. If you like this stretch, this mermaid posture, please take it. If not, as always, just miss it out. What comes up for you? Exhale, hands come to the earth. Make your way to staff pose. Toes draw towards the heart. Bend the knees, let the belly rest on the thighs as the forehead is welcomed to the shin. It's the heart that's reaching towards the toes, not the head to the knees. This is feeling comfortable. That's it. So bend the knees as much as you need to let your spine feel like it's a shirt on a chair. Rising up on an inhale, bring a hand behind your sit bone to support you as you reach up and over with the opposite. Switch sides in your own time. Big inhale, reach up. Keep pressing everything forward. Exhale. Both hands come behind you. Cross the ankles and come to easy seat, which if it doesn't feel that easy, please feel like you can take a different seat. Notice your breath. Then make your way to your back. Walk the feet in towards the sit bones. Feel the knees draw forward. Let the legs strengthen. Use the glutes to lift the hips. Reach the fingertips towards the heels. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears towards each other as you lift up into bridge. Shift it onto the back. Right? That upper back. Legs strong. Use the glutes. Lift a little higher. Keep hugging those knees in. They naturally draw forward. Draw the belly in. Lift up into bridge. Walk the hands towards the heels, maybe even a little bit more. Walk the feet out if you need to. Big breath. Exhale, slowly lower. Feel the hips draw towards the belly. Do you want the space in your back here? Hands come behind you. Fingertips point towards the shoulders. Hug the elbows in. Strengthen the legs. Straighten into the arms. Maybe you lift up into wheel. Press the chest forward. Ears in line with the arms. Use the glutes. Lift a little higher. Shift forward. Exhale, slowly lower. Draw the knees in. Or take a little sway from side to side. Walk the feet out. Take that wide stance. Inhale, reach the arms long behind you overhead. Draw both knees in towards you and come to happy baby one more time. Reach the hands towards the inside arches of the feet. Cross the right ankle over the left leg. Bring your figure of 4 all the way to the earth as you take the gaze to the opposite side. Inhale brings it back to center. Switch sides. Exhale, left ankle crosses over the right leg. Sway from side to side. Maybe take that figure of 4 all the way. Look over towards the left. Uncross the ankles and make your way into shoulder stand. Hug the elbows in line with the shoulders and use the hands to support you to walk up the back. Draw the belly in. Start to bend the knees as you come into Deaf Man's Pose. This is such a nice posture before meditation. If the feet come to the earth and the more you walk your hands up the back, the more space you'll have to do this. Straighten into the legs if you like, coming into plow pose. Then begin to walk the knees in towards the shoulders. Maybe they come to the temples, the ears, or maybe they're even on the earth. If you like to feel a little more engagement, draw the heels towards the booty. You're aiming to take about 10 to 20 breaths here. Everything should feel nice and comfortable. We're winding down. On an exhale, you can bring the knees towards the forehead as you slowly roll all the way down towards the earth. Coming into fish pose, allow the hands to be palm down, facing the mat underneath the bum. Bring the legs together. Rise up onto the forearms. Draw the shoulder blades together, heads resting on the earth. Feel yourself lifting up from the chest. Rise up. Take another breath. Exhale, slowly lower, drag the hands out so you really feel your root pressing into the earth. Allow the hands to rest on the belly. Just take a moment as you allow yourself to settle into your final posture, Savasana. Allow yourself an exhale. Let it be a sigh. Whatever is going on inside your mind right now, you're not alone. We're not here to try to push out your thoughts or to help you attain an unthinking mind. Quite the opposite. This is the part of the practice that matters the most, where we embody all that our physical asana allowed us to feel, in the hope that we may be able to heal. So the moment you find yourself twinge, or however your ego shows up in your practice, return to the solace of the breath. Let it be your anchor. Allow it to fill your heart. And then let it go.